This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
It's North Central, it's Valentine, it's basketball here on News Channel Nebraska. Welcome to Springview. Luke Stera here, joined with my color commentator Tyler Holcomb for tonight's matchup, a doubleheader for you right here on NCN. As I said, the North Central Knights taking on the Valentine Badgers. North Central, first we'll start with the girls' side of things, coming into this game sitting 11-8 on the season as they are hosting the Valentine Lady Badgers. Tyler, going into tonight's game, both these teams trying to make their marks as we head towards the end of the season, last game of the season for these girls. What are we looking for in tonight's matchup?
Yeah, I think both teams are really looking for the opportunity to get a win as they go into sub-district play next Monday and Tuesday. So a win here would really help vault them to a good standing getting into postseason play.
Yeah, and of course this is a huge game for both teams because a couple streaks have been started and have been snapped. For the Valentine Badgers, they just snapped a 4-game losing streak on Monday against Stewart, and then as well for North Central, after having a 4-game losing streak stemming back to December, they've now won 6 of their last 8 games. So this North Central team is very hot going into tonight.
Yeah, they're a very hot team right now. As like you said, Luke, 6 of their last 8 games have been a win for them. I think the big thing for them tonight is they're going to be without their leading scorer, Addison Anderson. So where is that production going to come from for the North Central Lady Knights?
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a fantastic night here on NCN. We've got the girls game coming up first, right followed by the boys game. But we'll take a short break and we'll be back here with NCN basketball here on News Channel Nebraska.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at Custom Sports Co.
Thyroid nodules are a problem often detected during a physical exam, but they could need further attention. Let's learn more about it from an expert at Faith Regional. Joined now by Dr. Caitlin Brow, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. Today we're talking about thyroid nodules, and let's just start with the basics. What are they? Where are they?
So our thyroid is a gland here in the neck. It kind of sits right above our clavicle here. It's butterfly shaped. It has a right side, a middle portion, a left side. And what it does is it helps to control our metabolism. And like any gland or organ in the body, we can develop tissue in that gland that's not like the rest of the tissue.
Well, how do you identify that that's a problem that you have?
So sometimes nodules are felt on examination by like a primary care provider. Other times nodules are felt by the patient or noticed in the mirror. Sometimes if an abnormality is felt in the area of the thyroid gland, the next step is to pursue an ultrasound of that thyroid gland. And that's something that I can do in clinic.
What causes thyroid nodules?
We're not entirely sure what causes them. Sometimes they can run in families. Other times we can be at risk for thyroid nodules if we had radiation exposure to like the head and neck for treatment of other disorders or cancers.
You worry about the word cancer. Can these be cancerous?
They can. So in about 10% of cases, these nodules are cancerous.
And what would a treatment plan look like for that?
So first what we do is evaluate the cells of a nodule by taking a little sample of those cells, and that's called a fine needle aspiration, or FNA. And that's something that I can do in clinic, or sometimes I ask the help of one of our interventional radiologists. And so that gives us information about those cells suspicious for cancer or not, and we have the help of a pathologist in reading that information.
Well, Dr. Brow, thanks so much for taking time to explain to us.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
It's not about the hours, it's not about the acres. It's about the legacy, passed from one generation to the next. At Madison County Bank, we see your farming operation as a legacy, as a successful business, as a crucial part of the world's well-being. For over 130 years, Madison County Bank has stood beside farmers and ranchers in Northeast Nebraska. We have been and always will be here to help you grow. Madison County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
Hi, I'm Jake. I grew up with a great relationship with God. After high school, I became selfish and put my own desires before God. I struggled with alcohol and lust, and the devil had a tight grip on me. My life was full of darkness, and I was on the verge of losing my family. Thankfully, I chose God as my higher power, and through treatment, amended my relationship with God and my family. If you are struggling, contact your local pastor or priest, or call 402-379-2030.
And we are back here on News Channel Nebraska in Springview as we will now take a look at some of the key players for tonight's game, as we'll start with Valentine. That's the big senior, 5'10", Kinsey Buchel. As you know, Tyler, going into a game like this, you got to rely on those senior leaders. What does Buchel bring to the court for the Badgers?
Buchel brings a lot offensively, averaging a team-leading 11.3 points per game. She also can rebound the ball very well, 6.7 boards per game, and she has quick hands, 3.5 steals per game for the talented Kinsey Buchel, and she's also 50% from the floor on 2-point field goals, so she is a very efficient shooter when she gets into her spots.
And now we'll take a look at the key player this time for the Lady Knights. Morgan Lewis, one of the three sisters on the court for the North Central Lady Knights, averaging about 10 points a game. Coach had a lot to say about her defensive side of the ball, especially.
Yeah, she's going to be a menace defensively. She has a team-leading 2.4 steals per game. She's going to have a large emphasis in this game for the North Central Lady Knights if they want to win here tonight against Valentine.
It is going to be a great game. First, let's take a look at our school spotlight, the Cherry County Valentine Badgers. Just a bit of history for them. They've actually only made the tournament once in their school history, and that was back in 2003. That would put me at 3 years old the last time the Badgers were in the tournament, but a very talented team nonetheless. Very excited to see what we got tonight. Then we'll go with North Central, the school spotlight. Again, Rock County and Kepaha County High consolidation. Going for them, they have experienced success early on, 2017 to 2019, going to the state tournament, including their state championship in 2018.
Yeah, really talented team in 2018. Caitlin Olson, a senior post on that squad, ended up going to Northeast and had a pretty good career in volleyball and basketball.
Yeah, and talking about North Central a little bit, as I said earlier, 6 of their last 8, they're making a late push here as they head into sub-districts. And again, it's a cliche. Most of the time, you want to make sure you hit your stride at the right time, and the Lady Knights are doing just that. We'll take a short break and be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good To Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good To Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I could dunk it too.
Good To Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
And we are back here on News Channel Nebraska, just about to get the tip underway, and it will go the Badgers' way to start this game. Again, coming into this game, 8-12 on the season so far, looking to pick up their 9th win on the year, as they'll try to kick it into the corner now. Now sitting at the top of the key, Buchel gets the ball in the corner, driving inside. Nearly starts off strong for the Badgers, but a miss, and the Knights have a chance to take the lead early on.
Yeah, that's where Buchel wants to get, down in the low post, just unable to hit it that time.
Again, it's been a little bit of a difficult January for the Lady Badgers. They just recently snapped that 4-game losing streak after their win on Monday. And again, it's just a matter of when that team is able to hit the stride as you head into sub-district play. Looks like we've got a foul call here on Buchel, as that will be her first in the contest.
Yeah, you're going to want to keep an eye on that. Of course, an early foul here, just 47 seconds into this first quarter.
It's the Lady Knights. Good defensive deflection there by the Badgers. So it'll stay the Knights basketball as they'll take it and out on the sideline here. Again, 11-8 on the year are the Knights. So they are a bit of a hot team right now. As a deep 3 here for Morgan Lewis. No good, but active on the offensive glass. Just can't keep it in her hands, as that will go the Badgers' way.
Yeah, Lenny Poshbichel with the offensive rebound, just losing it out of bounds there, as we see Valentine with their second possession.
And again, the Lady Knights, this is what head coach of the Knights told earlier. They like to do that 2-1-2 press. As a good block on the defensive end there for the Lady Knights by Carlene Kepler. But again, coach said it to both of us before the game, is that they like to run that 2-1-2 press, really force the mistakes, especially of the Badgers. As again, they'll kick it now to the top of the key, driving inside. A 3 on the way, in and out there for Paige Sprenger. No score here early on. 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. A baseball pass towards the baseline goes wayward. The intended reception there was Maya Lewis. So it'll go out of bounds and head the Badgers' way.
2 early turnovers here on North Central. Going to want to clean that up as the game continues to move forward.
Again, you don't want to give the Badgers any possessions that they don't necessarily need. And the Lady Knights, as you said, committing 2 early turnovers here. As a deep 3, this time it goes for Paige Springer, the freshman. She missed on the last possession, hit her spot right there, top of the key. Nice 3 there for Springer.
Springer 21% on the season from deep. Gets that one to go, and that's a good start here for Valentine.
Springer, a 10-point per game freshman. Answering back there for the Lady Knights was Maya Lewis. It's a nice shot there. This one goes into the corner now for the Badgers. They've been trying to attack this zone look by the Lady Knights, but they've been taking a few threes. Another 3 here. No, the bank is not open. So that will be rebounded by Maya Lewis. But again, 3 sisters on this team for the Lady Knights. Off the bank on a short shot there by Kepler, no good. They've got Maya Lewis, Morgan Lewis, and Bridget Lewis, freshman, senior, and junior respectively. As again, do you think that gives them an extra bit of chemistry on the court?
I was thinking about that on the drive here, as I had plenty of time to gather my thoughts. But yeah, you have 3 sisters out there that I guarantee have plenty of chemistry together.
As Morgan Lewis, there's a bit of chemistry there as that one goes down. That 3 made by Lewis. Lainey Pospischel on the assist. So that'll make it a 5-3 game in favor of the Knights, and there's that pressure. They're slowly eking forward with that 2-on-2, causing some problems in the backcourt for the Badgers. But Buchel, no problems there. Great entry pass for the senior as she finishes it and ties this game up with 4.5 minutes to go at 5.
And that's exactly what Valentine wants, is Kenzie Buchel with the quick hands gets the steal.
And a great finish on the other end there. This time Paige Springer, as she hit an earlier 3, now gets a transition layup off of that steal by Buchel. As a 3 on the wing here. Cross-court pass, no good on that one. Rebounded by the Lady Badgers. That was Bridget Lewis. A beautiful pass by Springer and a nice finish there, that time by Aiden Hand, as Springer has made her impact on this game early on, just halfway through this first quarter. And the Lady Knights are going to take a timeout here. We'll take a short break. When we come back, 9-5 lead for the Lady Badgers over the Lady Knights on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Back here in Springview, we'd like to thank Zollner Ford, Lincoln for making this broadcast possible. Lady Knights out of that timeout are going to try a 3. Can't get that one to go. A fight for the rebound. There's that offensive rebounding that the Lady Knights are used to. Kit Painter, nice on that play. Just off the hands of Buchel there. A layup down low. Teams are fighting, very active on both sides of the ball. And I'd like to thank John Henry's, our first quarter sponsor here. As again, 9-5 lead for the Lady Badgers. Lady Knights hit a 3 there, but have gone scoreless now for a little bit. Active on the defensive side of the ball are the Lady Badgers. They had Buchel, a beautiful steal right at about midcourt, and a good pass up to Springer, who's hit her stride early in this game.
Well, Joni Cox just checking in, and you see that activity. They want to keep players fresh as the steal from Springer.
Springer has made her name known tonight. A beautiful step there in the post. Goes home for Aiden Hand. A nice finish there by the sophomore.
Yeah, like you said, just a sophomore. 4.2 points is her average on the season. She's already got 4 here in this first quarter.
And that's what you're going to need in a game like this. I can assume this is going to be tight all the way to the end. You need those players to provide those valuable minutes and points as we head towards the latter half of the game. And again, the Lady Badgers very much active. Another deflection that turns into a steal as Joni Cox, a nice pass, and Springer finishes the left-handed layup. Springer is on fire in this first quarter.
Springer, a great off-ball cut, was wide open going to the lane, and finishes with the easy layup.
Sam Springer, a nice deflection out of bounds. This is something that Coach Ian Bish has to be excited about, is his activeness on the defensive side. A nice Madison County Bank instant replay there on the finish. A nice pass down low, and that one rolls home, this time for Carlene Kepler, as the Lady Knights try to climb their way back into this 6-point deficit.
And that's what you need to do. Get it into the low post and allow some of those post players to get active, as Carlene Kepler with her first 2 of the night.
That'll just be the first foul, second foul in the game overall. Very, as far as fouls are concerned, low fouling first quarter, just about 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, I think we need to call Springer, averaging 10 points a game. She's already really lighting up this game early on, but it's been the transition. The transition has really surprised me with these Lady Badgers tonight. As that one can't get the home roll there. That was Olivia Patterson, the senior. And now the Lady Badgers, they're coming with a bit of pressure of their own, how they've been able to create some of these turnovers.
And we'll see if North Central going for the 3 right there.
Long 3, short on that one, no good, but active on the offensive side of the glass. But another tip here, diving for that, somehow keeping it in, and Springer's the one that comes up with it. And again, the Lady Knights answer with a steal of their own, this time by Morgan Lewis. Both teams really active so far in this contest.
Yeah, you see this zone defense on both sides. It's allowing players to get a little bit more aggressive, especially on those baselines.
As Morgan Lewis driving in there, is going to get foul called on there, and that's Buchell's second foul. Madison County Bank replay there. That's her second foul early on, and so she's going to have to sit down here. 2 fouls early in the game, and a big 3 there for Morgan Lewis. Again, 13-10 now. Lady Knights found themselves in a minor deficit in this first quarter, but they've started to heat up in this latter stages of the quarter. This offensive rebound there, this time for Aiden Hand. They'll kick it to the right wing now to Sam Springer. Beautiful pass, leads to an open 3, short, no good. Sam Springer with the offensive rebound, her second, her third. And it's tipped up into the air a handful of times, and we're going to get a jump ball call. It'll stay the Lady Badgers' way. That ball tipped up in the air about 3 or 4 different times. As you see, Springer gets 3 offensive rebounds before getting that one, and then a slew of Lady Knight and Lady Badgers hands on that one. Ends up being a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Badgers. We'll see what this end of the quarter brings, what momentum both teams will take into the second quarter. 13-10 lead now for the Lady Badgers. It's another opposite wing pass in and out of the hands of Maya Lewis, as that will be another turnover now for the Lady Knights, and more than likely give the Lady Badgers a chance to extend this to a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, 5 turnovers now for the North Central Lady Knights here in this first quarter, and that one was an unforced error. You don't want to see that if you're Coach Freeze.
Top of the key here, Springer might have saw a heat check there, drives inside. 4 seconds on the clock. The Lady Knights come up with the steal. Maybe a chance at a foul there, but no good. Morgan Lewis on that shot. Good defense from the Lady Badgers, and that's how the first quarter ends. 13-10, the Badgers take the lead. As we head into the second quarter, we'll take a short break here, and when we come back, more action here from Springview on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Circle K Motors. See all they have to offer at CircleKMotors.com. Humdinger Boots. From the backcountry to the backyard, visit HumdingerBoots.com. And by Scott's Place. Full-service fuel and convenience store in Bassett.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Lots of fans here in attendance in Springview, Nebraska. Luke Stera here, joined by Tyler Holcomb. 13-10 lead for the Lady Badgers on the road, and another turnover for the Lady Knights. That's been a lot of what's happened in this first and early on here into the second quarter. That's 6 now for the Lady Knights.
It's Addison Anderson, of course, one of those players that is one of the main ball handlers. Not having her tonight has been apparent for North Central in their protecting the basketball.
That's 11.5 points a game, Addison Anderson, that the Lady Knights are going to try to find a way to get those points spread out across their team. And that's going to be big here, as again, this team came into the game 6 of their last 8.
Surprising that Valentine is shooting as many threes as they have. They are now 1 of 5 in this first half as we see another turnover from North Central. But coming into tonight, just an 18% shooting team from beyond the arc.
And I think part of that might be due to the extended defense that we've seen from the Lady Knights. I mean, you know, you want to find the open person if you are the Lady Badgers. But again, having those long passes from one elbow to the other, it just gives the defense time to get back, and they're kind of goading you into shooting with that type of defense. As the Lady Badgers with a 3-point lead here, trying an entry on the inside. That one goes out of bounds. That will stay with the Lady Badgers.
I think they said it was last off Bridget Lewis.
It's an entry here to the top of the key. Because again, 2 players in the same area. You don't like to see that. A 3 on the way, no good. This rebound is going to go to Bridget Lewis. As again, this team very active on the defensive side of the ball, the Lady Badgers. Jump ball, and that's a possession lost for the Lady Knights and 1 gained for the Badgers.
Again, they had aggressiveness from this Badgers defense, creating extra opportunities offensively for a team that coming into tonight only averages 34 points per game.
Very defensive-minded team here for the Lady Badgers. Again, they've held teams to as low as 8 points this year.
Yeah.
So very much they like to cause chaos. It's the chaos you want to cause when you're trying to win a game like this. And again, a bit of chaos on this end as the Morgan Lewis comes up with the steal like a bullet down the court, but can't get the layup to go. And now Springer has an opportunity here. She'll slow it up as she enters inside the 3-point line on the wing. And Buchel, again, 2 fouls, a nice tip out of bounds. We'll see who that's last called on. I believe Maya Lewis, last one to touch it there. But again, Buchel, that's going to be the key thing to watch. Good deflection there from Lewis, but Buchel is going to be the key player to watch. 2 fouls in that first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, she is the team's leading scorer. So Valentine's coach, Ian Bish, wants her in as many minutes as possible.
There's another long pass there. Gives a chance for the Lady Knights to get in. Springer for 3. Long on that one. Defensive rebound there for Maya Lewis. Lewis averaging 7.5 rebounds a game. As a freshman, you got to love that if you're Coach Freeze.
Oh, yeah, always active. We've seen her activity defensively, and we see another Lewis with a shot there.
Maya Lewis driving inside, doesn't get the foul call. Nice block by Buchel. As Springer, again, she's very much wants to get the tempo going, but is willing to slow it down on the offensive side of the ball. ISO here, pass inside, and it looks like, yep, Kimberly McGinley stepped out of bounds there for the Lady Badgers. As our second quarter brought to you by O Street Carpet. We're 1.5 quarters in almost, 13-10 lead. Both teams have gone scoreless here to start off the second quarter. Another almost turnover there for the Lady Knights. If you're Coach Freeze, you kind of want to sharpen it up there, and he's going to call a timeout there, as that will bring us to a quick timeout here on News Channel Nebraska. 5:07 left to go in the second. 13-10 lead for the Lady Badgers. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Lady Badgers with the lead here, 13-10. And stay tuned. At halftime, we have our halftime show brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health is their top priority. 13-10 lead here. Great jump in the air. Steal from Springer. Left-handed layup, too long and no good. But again, what great defense we've seen from the Lady Badgers tonight. They've had a few transition points, and that's how they've been able to build this lead.
Yeah, Springer now has been extremely active, almost averaging 4 steals per game. Just a freshman for Valentine.
Maya Lewis driving inside. Thought maybe we would get a foul call there, but a travel call instead. Took too many steps here. Take a look. Fired it off the backboard there, driving in on Buchel. Buchel is such a tough defender to get around, but I think they want to attack her, especially now with 2 fouls, because a third foul here in the first half is going to mean she's going to be sitting for the rest of the first half.
Yeah, it'd be extremely detrimental here for Valentine. Both teams still looking for their first points of this second quarter.
We've almost gone a full 4 minutes here without a single point in this second quarter. That'll be taken nearly coast to coast there by Maya Lewis, as she'll find Bridget Lewis on the left wing. Nice pass down low, beautiful pass outside. 3 on the way, long and no good. Maya Lewis with the rebound, puts up a shot, and a foul will be called here. It looks like Buchel will avoid her third foul there, as that'll get called on Sam Springer. Yeah, fighting for the boards there, Maya Lewis. 7.5 rebounds a game.
And she already has 6 here in this first half. She's been extremely active on the boards, especially offensively. It's just been the turnovers that have really hurt North Central so far here in this first half, as Maya Lewis missing on the first free throw attempt. She's 44% from the charity stripe this season.
And as Coach Freeze said, Lewis battles well under the boards as she gets that second free throw to go. Leads the team in rebounding as a freshman. I mean, that gives you a lot of a very bright light towards the end of her career when she's just starting it now.
Well, look, we're seeing a lot of talented freshmen here on the floor tonight. Paige Springer for Valentine, Maya Lewis for North Central.
And trying to push it ahead there was Morgan Lewis. I like what she did there. She did try to push the ball ahead, lead as she made it past that first defender. But again, Valentine very disciplined, steps in front of that one as the ball now entered into the right corner. Aiden Hand, 13-11. We haven't seen a field goal made by either team, but Maya Lewis's free throw gives us our first points here. Driving inside, Buchel puts it up short. Nice offensive rebound and a great finish there from the senior, Kinsey Buchel. Nice. I mean, staying active on the offensive boards.
Yeah, gets the offensive rebound. She has 2 now on the night, but I said in the pregame that she's 50% from the floor. Well, she's 50% right now in this first half.
Yeah, and as we said coming into this game, picking up their win against Stewart on Monday, this would be a big game. And with a 15-11 scoreline now, nearly at the end of the second quarter, you want to try and build this lead as much as you can. And at the minimum, keep it a 2-possession game just to take that momentum into the second half.
Yeah, 4-point lead right now for Valentine. And with them just getting their first field goal, now a real opportunity. They've seen the ball fall. Try getting a little bit more points, extend that lead. On the other side for North Central, if they can hold on to the basketball, they've had some really nice looks offensively.
Yeah, and it's just, at that point, it's just about making those open looks that you're able to create. But again, this half-court press, breaking it pretty easily there was Maya Lewis. She'll drive inside, and Lewis will go to the charity stripe for her second free throws of the second quarter. A nice drive inside. She was able to create space from Sam Springer, draw the foul, and that's Springer's second foul of the contest.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought that was Kinsey Buchel, but Sam Springer in a sigh of relief here for some Badger fans as Maya Lewis misses off the front end on the first.
And as we're just about heading into halftime, we'll bring you the highlights of this first half. So Lewis can't connect on that second one. Stay tuned for those halftime highlights presented by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. 2:45 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, only one made field goal in this second quarter, nearing the end of this first half. Springer, another three, long on that one, a long rebound, and Springer, Sam Springer, will come up with that one as Aiden Hand will kick it now to the top of the key. Joni Cox on the wing. And another three on the way for Springer. Long again, but wide open down low. Offensive rebound turns into points, this time for the sophomore Aiden Hand.
Nice job by Aiden Hand, being on the backside, was wide open, able to hit the easy layup. She's now 3 of 4 in this first half.
And another turnover here for the Lady Knights as they have gone nearly scoreless here, only 1 point, and that was a Maya Lewis free throw earlier on in the second quarter. What do you think Coach Freeze is telling his team with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go?
Again, I think just take a deep breath. Obviously, they don't have the steady hand of senior Addison Anderson out on the floor. They just need to relax and find Maya Lewis down low. This could build some momentum for North Central on the steal.
Nice steal there by Bridget Lewis. As nearly another travel there. And Hand once again trying to make it 4 straight points. She got kind of caught up there. Saved inbounds. No good on that one. And it will go the Lady Knights way, as on that miss there for the Badgers. Looked to be Paige Springer, or excuse me, Katrin Bancroft. Couldn't get that one to go, a little long. On that one, a sub here now for the Lady Knights as Carlene Kepler will take out Maya Lewis. And now with 94 seconds left to go in this first half, the Lady Knights trying to end this field goalless drought. And Olivia Hand getting her hand in the way of that one and eventually causing a turnover over and back called. Kit Painter wasn't too sure of where she was on the court there, and just a bit of a misstep there from Painter.
Yeah, like you said, Luke, just a misstep on that play as Kit Painter just after the tip, I think, lost track of where she was on the floor.
And now with 1:18 left to go, Lady Badgers commit a turnover of their own. A little bit of miscommunication there on the top of the key on the exchange. 17-11 lead for the Lady Badgers.
And right now, if you make a 2 or a 3, this is a 1-possession game with a 3. And for North Central, as many mistakes as they've committed here in this first half, that would feel pretty good if you're Coach Freeze.
Again, only 1 point so far in nearly 7 minutes of play, 6:57 to be exact for the Lady Knights as they try to enter it inside. Triple teamed right on the elbow there. Just driving inside. A beautiful pass and a nice layup there ends the field goalless second quarter. Carlene Kepler, the 5'10 sophomore, with just 40 seconds left to go here as it cuts it to a 4-point game.
A great cut by Bridget Lewis, allowing that 2-3 zone to kind of come in on her, and then Carlene Kepler left wide open in the low post.
Springer now kicks it into the corner to Hand. High post entry, back out to Hand. Her three long on that one, a long rebound. Making the acrobatic attempt to save that was Bancroft, but couldn't keep that one in, and so now, you were talking about it earlier, now you can cut this to as little as a 1-point game for the Lady Knights, and again, with as many turnovers as they've had, you got to imagine might give you some life as you head into the locker room.
And North Central wants to hold for this last shot, or at least I would anticipate that.
Oh, another beautiful pass and a beautiful find there for Carlene Kepler. She's got the last 4 points. Just 5 seconds left to go here. Driving inside is Springer, off the glass and no good. And a travel is called on Kepler. She was able to grab that defensive rebound. But again, just 0.8 seconds left. Enough to get a full shot off here for the Lady Badgers. We'll see what they draw up here, as maybe they'll try and kick it out to the corner. Trying to make some space on the inside. Kind of lost her. A beautiful block to end the first half as Morgan Lewis, the senior, able to snuff that one out. And the Lady Knights will head into the locker room down by 2 as the Badgers take the 17-15 lead over the North Central Lady Knights. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the halftime highlights as well as just the halftime show for you here on News Channel Nebraska.
The Halftime Report on NCN is sponsored by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers' Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people, because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers' Pride.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
In a world filled with uncertainty, where health is our most precious gift, getting screened for cancer is a simple yet powerful act to prioritize your health. At Faith Regional Health Services, we are dedicated to offering a healthcare experience where compassion and expertise come together to offer you personalized, comprehensive care from detection to survivorship. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're embraced by a community to collaborate and guide you every step of the way. Our state-of-the-art facilities ensure early detection through cutting-edge technology and clinical trials, giving you peace of mind and a proactive approach to your well-being. Offering a wide range of cancer screenings based on your age, gender, family history, and other risk factors to a team of multi-specialty physicians, advanced care practitioners, therapists, dietitians, nurse navigators, and care coordinators. We offer a healthcare experience rooted in compassion, faith, and unwavering support. Cancer doesn't wait, and neither should you. Visit frhs.org/cancer to learn more about scheduling your cancer screenings.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said...
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Whether we're
talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
My name is Jesse Moore. Our 22-year-old son died from suicide. My journey with Caden's death was leading me down many dark paths, of which none included blaming God. It would have been easy, and he would have accepted it. How or why? I did not. I am not sure of other than the signs that only Jesus could have possibly controlled were put in front of me from the moment of this horrible family event. The only way I found to ease the pain of losing Caden was the time that I was able to spend in prayer with Jesus. If you are struggling, contact your local pastor or priest or call 988.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Outback Screen Printing and Embroidery, proud supporters of the Valentine Badgers. And by Wrenched Tire and Auto. For all kinds of automotive repairs and exhaust work, stop in at Wrenched Tire and Auto in Valentine. The Halftime Report on NCN is sponsored by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters.
And we are back here with our halftime show. 17-15 lead here for the Valentine Lady Badgers over the North Central Lady Knights. Let's go ahead and take a look. If you're ready to go, Tyler, I am. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from the first half, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. A 3 on the way for Springer as she started this game off. Already 7 points in this first half for the Lady Badgers, and then answering right back was Morgan Lewis on a 3 of her own. She's got 6 points in this first half. Not as much scoring, a beautiful find down low as that one goes to Aiden Hand, who finds herself with 6 in this contest. Very good entries as Springer again found herself open, a beautiful pass down low and a nice finish with a left-handed layup as well. A nice 3 on the way there by Morgan Lewis. Again, 6 points, and all of them came off of those 3-pointers that she had in the first half. Kinsey Buchel maybe struggled a little bit with foul trouble, but just as active on the offensive glass. She found herself with 4 in that first half. And then a bit of a spark for the Lady Knights was Carleen Kepler. She came out. Nice 4-point swing for the Lady Knights as she, again, found herself open down low. Nice finishes at the rim. Overall, the first half, turnovers. That's been the main thing in that first half, as 16 turnovers for the Lady Knights and 6 for the Lady Badgers.
Yeah, and you really like the way the Valentine Lady Badgers are protecting the basketball. Coming into tonight, they averaged 24 turnovers per game, so Ian Bish has to like how well his squad is taking care of the basketball. On the other side for the North Central Lady Knights, not having Addison Anderson really run the show at that point guard position has proven to be a little bit of a struggle for North Central with those 16 total turnovers. You mentioned Morgan Lewis getting 6 points, all coming from deep. She was 2 of 5 from beyond the arc there in that first half. 24% on the season, so she's doing pretty well for herself right now. Look to see if she gets a little bit more opportunity. 15 total shots from the Lady Knights attempted in that first half. A large part of that is you gave up 16 total possessions.
Yeah, and with those turnovers, we're going to see what exactly happens in the second half, because you got to imagine Coach Freeze is telling his players, look, that first half, 16 turnovers, put it in the past. Focus on the second half. Let's take care of the basketball a little bit. You're going to have turnovers that happen. It's just the nature of basketball. It's a matter of limiting them, especially having 16 in that first half.
And I think what North Central did towards the late stages of that second quarter is they started to attack that 2-3 zone, forcing the defense to collapse. That allowed a player like Carleen Kepler to find herself wide open in the low post and get some easy layup opportunities. Look for North Central to do a little bit more of that. On the other side for Valentine, continue doing what you're doing. Off-ball cuts. We've seen Aiden Hand have some advantageous opportunities getting to the basket on some cuts. You've also seen Paige Springer, who has the one made three for Valentine in that first half. Look for her to continue to try finding that shot from deep, but Springer has also been active on the dribble drive as well.
And we are just about underway here in the second half. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of action here on News Channel Nebraska.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, lawn and garden tractor, or gator, every piece of equipment in our inventory is ready to work hard for your operation. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or learn more at landmarkimp.com to experience the Landmark difference.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. The Halftime Report on NCN is sponsored by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters.
And we are back here in Springview, Nebraska. Both the Valentine fans, as you can see, and the Lady Knights fans showing up and showing out here. 17-15 lead going into the end of that first half for the Lady Badgers, in part because of those 16 turnovers. We'll see what the response is like out of halftime. The 17th turnover, unfortunately, occurring there for the Lady Knights. A beautiful gathering herself after losing possession a little bit, as Paige Springer now finds herself with 9 points in this contest.
These run-out opportunities off of turnovers for the Lady Badgers have been massive in this game against North Central. It was actually the Lady Knights going on a 4-0 run to end that first half, so to see Valentine make this basket early in the third quarter kind of reestablish that momentum.
Paige Springer averaging 3.5 steals going into the contest tonight. She's had her fair share of transition baskets. As a opposite wing pass now, dumped into the short corner. We'll see what the Lady Knights are able to draw off. Long on that three. But an offensive rebound for the Lady Knights, and that's something they've been able to get a handful of times tonight, is those offensive rebounds. Has another three on the way. This one short. Maya Lewis grabs it. Kepler provided a spark in that end of the first half. Can't get that one to go, but a nice finish there from Morgan Lewis, as that will make it a 2-point game once again.
And Morgan Lewis gets her first 2-point field goal of the night, as she now has 8 for the Lady Knights.
Into the short corner now. Ball pops out, and that will go the Lady Knights' way. That'll be the 7th turnover for the Badgers, as the Lady Knights have a chance to tie this game up. Long on another three, but another long rebound, which goes the Knights' way, as I've said, they've been very active. High post entry now. One dribble, another three. Morgan Lewis short on that one. Not this time, says Katrin Bancroft, as that'll be an offensive or a defensive rebound for the Lady Badgers.
Nice job by Bancroft securing that defensive board, not allowing North Central to get an extra opportunity there on offense.
As another dribble drive here, Badgers up, in and out on that one was Buchel. Rebounded by the Lady Knights, and we'll see if the Lady Knights can get over that hump of this 2-point deficit. It's Kepler down low. A nice smooth step down there as she stepped right around Buchel, finishes it, and Kepler has got 8 points tonight.
Yeah, she's found something in that low post on the season and has only averaged 28% from the floor in 2-point field goals.
As Paige Springer can't get that one to go, but was fouled on the play. Our third quarter brought to you by Husker rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms.
Unfortunately, that going on Kinsey Buchel, her third, and she just hasn't really been able to get into any sort of rhythm. That was on the defense of North Central.
It was a nice drive there by Spranger. Just a little bit long on that, was able to create some space, drive inside. As I said, Spranger, 7 points in this contest, has a chance to take the lead once again for the Lady Badgers. That free throw rings true, as that'll make it a 1 point lead now for the Badgers, something they've been comfortable having so far in this game.
Yeah, they've been able to play with the lead most of the game due to the turnovers from North Central. Almost another one there for the Lady Knights.
And comes there eventually. Olivia Hand couldn't quite get the ball on the deflection, but it passed there, trying to find Kepler down low as Coach Freeze wanting his team to focus again. Don't focus on that first half, put it in the past, and we'll see if they're able to do it as we head to the second half of this third quarter. As Spranger will try a three. No good on that one. Hand able to create some space, puts it up, and a foul is called on the play as she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Aiden Hand already got 6 points tonight, up there, and got the jump from Kepler. The scoring spark for the Lady Knights picks up her first foul. Can't get that one to ring home nearly. A nice free throw there, but she still has a chance to make it a 2 point lead here for the Lady Badgers.
Aiden Hand on this season, just 33% from the charity stripe. Does have another look at it here for the Lady Badgers.
Aiden Hand with 6 points in that first half. Second free throw up and good. Again, just averaging just over 4 points a game on the year, Hand. It's been Kepler and Hand who have really provided that offensive need for both teams. And not saying that they can't score. You've seen them tonight really show up for both of their teams, but it's that unexpected scoring that is going to help you as you head later into this game. Who's going to be the player to step up for each team?
Yeah, exactly, as we see Valentine getting it down low.
A nice poke out goes to Buchel. Drives inside, finds Spranger. 3 on the way, long on that one, as neither team can get the 3 ball going in the second half. A nice pass floated down low to Morgan Lewis, and she ties this thing up. Nice pass down low there in transition, and we're tied at 21 with just over 4 minutes left to go in this second half.
You mentioned last time for Valentine in their struggles to find the range, as Paige Springer went 0 for 5 after starting 1 for 2 from deep.
Drive inside, kicked out, and a misplaced pass there from Lainey Pospischel. Goes the Lady Badgers' way. It's again that turnover bug seeming to eke into the second half, but the Lady Badgers having turnovers of their own, but they get a 3 this time. Sam Spranger springs up for the 3 to give the Lady Badgers a 3 point lead.
And Springer, 0% on the season from deep, gets her first 3 of the year.
And what a time to do it. Knotted up at 21, providing a spark, driving inside, short. Offensive rebound for Maya Lewis, and she'll go to the line for a chance at 2 points there.
Maya Lewis already 3 boards here in this third quarter. She has 9 total on the night.
She has already exceeded her per game this year as far as rebounds are concerned. 7.7 is what she has, as that'll be now the 3rd foul on Sam Spranger. And again, we'll see what type of foul trouble is going to play as we head into the 4th quarter. So that free throw no good, but an offensive rebound and a chance once again for the Lady Knights to tie this thing up. A nice post move down low, and Maya Lewis is starting to heat up here. A beautiful step around, ties this thing up, this time at 24.
3 points already here for Maya Lewis in this third quarter. She has 6 total on the night.
Dropped into the corner. Another cross-court pass. Spranger able to come up with it. Puts the shot up, no good. Looked like Coach Bish may have wanted a foul there. Not called. Rebounded by the Lady Knights. Has a chance to take the lead here. Something we haven't seen them do since that first quarter. As a Opposite wing pass, drive inside by Morgan Lewis. Ball leaks out, back to Lewis. 3 on the way, it's good! Morgan Lewis with a three-pointer to give the Lady Knights a 27-24 lead.
Morgan Lewis had missed her last 4 attempts after starting 2 for 3 on the night, and she gets that one to fall.
A 3 on by Cox on the way, no good, as that will go out of bounds, and Coach Bish, after having a lead for the majority of the contest, will take a timeout here and will take one with them. A three-pointer there from Morgan Lewis gives the Lady Knights the 27-24 lead over Valentine. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, our specialists come from all over the world to provide world-class care. They are drawn to Faith Regional because of the ability to live and practice in an advanced medical community coupled with the small-town values that you also value and cherish. We understand that building a relationship with your provider is important. You can feel confident when choosing a Faith Regional physician that you are choosing more than just a provider. You are choosing someone you see in your community that you can trust knows you and your family and is committed to your health and wellness. From family medicine to specialized surgical care, our team of over 125 specialists and surgeons are dedicated to providing you with exemplary care. Serving over 20 communities across Nebraska, finding a provider close to you is easy to do. Faith Regional Physician Services. Care provided by your friends, family, and neighbors is the Faith difference.
Coach Bish calling a timeout, 27-24 lead for North Central. I'd like to thank Zollner Ford Lincoln for making this broadcast possible. It's just 2 minutes in this third quarter. A 3 on the way by Morgan Lewis gave the Lady Knights the three-point lead. They look to extend it here. Deflected, Morgan Lewis driving inside, kicks it to the corner, 3, short, but grabbing her own offensive rebound and then getting the foul call. Nice play there from Lainey Pospischel.
Pospischel doing a great job of following her shot there. She has struggled from deep tonight, 0 for 4, but you get that rebound and then force the foul there on Aiden Hand, and keeping possession here is the Lady Knights.
Aiden Hand now with 2 fouls. She'll exit the game. But again, that's why coaches always say to follow your shot. Jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Badgers. So after getting the offensive rebound, not as the stats-wise won't go down as a turnover, but a little bit of a mispossession there. Lost chance at some points for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, some real opportunities there for the Lady Knights, but you do like to see that it didn't end in a turnover, and then more importantly, there was no transition opportunity for Valentine.
It's the ball on the near side of the court here. Deflected out of bounds. The Lady Knights, they've had some good defense of their own in this third quarter. Again, it was tied 17-15. Go ahead now, 27-24. Both teams getting offense going.
Yeah, it's been the Lady Knights' best offensive quarter of the night with 12 so far.
Short on that one. Maybe got tipped at the start of that shot. Transition chance here. Ball on the court. Jump ball called as the Lady Badgers, Riley Wackler, gets tied up there with Kit Painter, as that will go the Lady Knights' way. Ball inbounded, gets it into the corner. Jab step by Pospischel, and again, active on the defensive side. Pospischel will try the 3, no good. Rebounded by Buchel.
And it's just been a struggle so far here tonight for Pospischel. Has not been able to find the range.
As the ball will go out of bounds, 27-24. As you said, Pospischel can't get that 3 to go. 27-24, just 57 seconds left to go. So we'll see if Buchel, she's been kind of quiet here in this third quarter. We'll see if the Lady Badgers try and get some post entries.
Yeah, Buchel is, like you said, just been held quiet tonight from this North Central defense in that 2-3 zone.
Springer driving inside, blocked, but looks like a foul call will give Springer a chance at 2 free throws here. She's found herself at the charity stripe now 3 times in this third quarter, and a chance to cut this deficit to just 1.
Yeah, the offense for the Lady Badgers had been a little stagnant. Like to see Paige Springer put it on the deck and find a shot, draws the foul there.
A 12-point third quarter so far for the Lady Knights to a just 7-point third quarter for the Lady Badgers. We'll see if Springer can cut this to just a 2-point lead, and she does. 27-25 now. Just 41 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We'll see what both teams are going to opt to do here. Lady Badgers, see if they try and create even more turnovers. They might have one here. Nice dribbling there by Pospichal, as that will end up driving into the short corner. Ends up in the hands of Morgan Lewis, as some chaos caused on the court now by the Lady Badgers defense. Into the corner now, 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, no foul called, and they are going to get a foul on that rebound attempt as Morgan Lewis trying to grab that one. That foul will get called, I believe, on Joni Cox there, as that trying to grab that one down from Morgan Lewis. Now just 10 seconds left, as Aiden Hand will check back into the game for the Lady Badgers. As I said, 10.1. See if the Lady Knights will have a play drawn up. Entered it out top. Now gets it to the corner. Morgan Lewis, she's hit a couple threes. Ball deflected out of bounds by Hand, as that will stay with the Lady Knights. Bridget Lewis now back into the contest for the Lady Knights. She'll inbound it.
Lainey Pospichal end up going out there with a leg injury.
As Olivia Hand able to deflect that one, steal it, snuff out any chance of extending this lead for the Lady Knights. 27-25. North Central will take the lead into the final 8 minutes of the contest, and we'll have those 8 minutes when we come back here on News Channel Nebraska.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
Eight minutes of play left to go as we head into the fourth quarter, brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. 2-point lead for the Lady Knights. Final 8 minutes of the contest, as the Lady Knights picked up that lead in the third quarter. Was one of their first leads, if not their first lead of the contest. Lady Badgers trying to get something going offensively. They only were able to score 8 points in that third quarter.
Again, it just looks like North Central working it around the perimeter right now against that 2-3 zone, trying to find the open spots. I like what they are doing with Carlene Kepler in the high post.
Long three, long rebound after that miss. Morgan Lewis maybe trying to get a heat check there, see where she's at. She hit a couple threes in that third quarter. But the score remains 27-25, 7:30 left to go. As Coach Freeze coached his team into this 2-point lead. Post entry now to Hand. Kepler, stout defense, ball out on the floor courtesy of Maya Lewis, as she's able to cause a turnover for the Lady Badgers. Long pass, gets it to Pospichal. She'll try a nice elbow jumper there as she gets 2 points. Hasn't been able to get the three going picks up a big 2 there to give the Lady Knights their biggest lead of the contest. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Badgers underneath. Again, 29-25, 6:45 left to go here. Coach Freese able to get his team after a 16 turnover first half, able to get the team with a 4-point lead now. A little bit of a mess for the basketball. Ends up with the Lady Knights and a foul as Paige Sprenger trying to tip that one out of bounds, get a steal here. But again, fighting for offensive rebounds. That's been what both teams have done so far tonight. They've really been active on the offensive glass.
Nice job there by the Lady Knights breaking the pressure. Now a good attack here to the basket.
Offensive rebound once again, and that is going to be a foul called on Olivia Patterson, the senior. And that will send the junior, Bridget Lewis, to the line. I was going to say, I felt like that was a shooting foul, and that's what they'll call. Patterson just picking up her first foul of the contest. Again, the miss there by Maya Lewis. Nice rebound there. And able to draw the foul, as that'll be Bridget Lewis making the first free throw, as the Lady Knights have built a nice lead here, 5 points with 6:26 left to go in this fourth quarter. And again, that's encouraging to see, especially with that first half, those 16 turnovers in the first half. Despite that, they've been able to step it up on the defensive end, causing turnovers for Valentine. Free throw up and no good. And that'll be rebounded by Bancroft. It's Paige Sprenger, nice behind the back, taking it up the court. High post entry to Buchel. She'll kick it out to the corner for 3. Short on that one, as that'll be rebounded by the Lady Knights. 6 minutes left to go in this contest. We'll see if the Lady Knights are going to slow it down here, trying to attack the inside. And it looks like that one, no foul, just last touch by the Lady Badgers, and they'll take it out underneath.
Eleni Pospischal driving that right baseline, trying to attract the defense to her.
That shot looks short. Nice active on the glass, and Buchel is going to pick up a foul there, as that will make it now another shot. We'll see if this looked clean. That's a 4th foul, very close on that one. Buchel definitely thought she got all ball in that one, but nonetheless, that'll send Bridget Lewis to the line. And again, more importantly, that's Buchel's 4th foul, as she picked up 2 in that first quarter, was able to stay relatively clean in the second quarter, but has now picked up 4 fouls, just 1 away, as 2 free throws up and in. A 32-25 lead now for the Lady Knights. Paige Sprenger, step back, bank, no good. Tussle for the rebound goes to Kepler. She'll fire it up, and now slowing it down is Morgan Lewis. So they'll try to ride this 7-point lead, as now the Lady Badgers with a scoreless fourth quarter here, as Sprenger, fast on the transition, puts up the shot, and 1 for Paige Sprenger. I didn't know if they were going to call that one a shooting foul, but nonetheless, Sprenger has a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Maybe a little continuation there for Paige Sprenger, as she's able to finish with the left hand. Strong take by the freshman in transition. I was just going to say, North Central's done a much better job in this second half of limiting those transition turnovers.
And the 3-point play up and good. Madison County Bank replay shows us the nice left-handed finish there from Sprenger. And now a full court press out of bounds. No foul called, as that will go out of bounds. And now we'll see, as Valentine starts to push up, as they've eaten into this lead, now just a 4-point lead for the Lady Knights. We'll see if they continue to try those full court presses. So it's worked just on that last play. We'll see if it works well. Buchel wide open, can't get the layup to go, just short on that one, keeps it in. And the Lady Knights will come up with that one courtesy of Kip Painter, fighting for the defensive glass. That one just a little bit low for Maya Lewis. Had to take an extra dribble, and that gave time for a deflection there out of bounds by Kimber McGinley.
Just hasn't been Kinsey Buchel's night. 2 for 7 from the floor as she missed another point-blank layup. She struggled to really get her offense going here tonight against North Central.
And kicking it into the corner now, Bridget Lewis, opposite wing, driving in, back out to Lewis. She'll try to drive in, this time on the free throw. Nice block by Buchel. She has Springer, kicks it up to her, inside. Can't get the three-point play this time, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws here. And Paige Springer starting to get that transition going. A nice pass up by Buchel. Gets the foul call on Springer on the layup, and that will give her a chance to cut this just to a single possession.
Fantastic activity from Kinsey Buchel, getting the block on the other side defensively and then looking up floor, finding her freshman Springer on the run out.
Springer had 7 in that first half. She completed the three-point play just a little bit ago. And free throw up, no good, tipped out, and will stay with the Lady Badgers as that one was last touched by Kip Painter. And it looks like we have a timeout called. As again, stay tuned, just 4.5 minutes left to go. 32-28 lead for the Lady Knights over the Lady Badgers. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll get you the rest of the fourth quarter here on News Channel Nebraska.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by Tony's Tire and Auto. For 24-hour wrecker service, call Tony's Tire and Auto in Valentine today.
(32-28) lead for the Lady Knights. Stay tuned for after the game as we have our post-game interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Our coach's post-game interview as again a nice 2-point shot there. 32-30 lead now for the Lady Knights as the Lady Badgers have come up hot here late in this fourth quarter. 4:22 left to go. They've cut this, it was as much as I believe 7-point lead. They've cut it to just 2.
Yeah, nice look there for Kinsey Buchel, and that's a good sign here in the late stages of this fourth quarter. See her make a shot, and maybe she can get going here for the Lady Badgers.
Pressing. That's what the Lady Badgers do, and they have a chance at a transition. This will make it a tie game. Left-handed layup up and good. 32s all around here. Springer able to get that layup to go on the other end now. Layup long, no good by Morgan Lewis. Rebounded by the Lady Badgers, and they have a chance to take the lead right back from the grasp of the Lady Knights.
Real opportunity here for Valentine offensively. Again, running against that 2-3 zone. Don't want to settle for anything. Get it down low.
Got it down low. Falls over, and a foul is going to be called. Falling over there was Kimber McGinley. It's a foul now called on. We'll see. Dumps it down low. Looks like they may have gotten Lewis there. Maya Lewis on the hand. As it looks like we get a timeout called here. 32-32, 3:37 left to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
I was given a prescription opioid pain medication that lasted a lot longer than the pain itself. And within only a few months, I was completely addicted. I lost everything. And I started to watch my life slip away. These drugs are addictive. One prescription can be all it takes to lose everything.
funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't. But this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or was it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Great game here on scene 4 tonight, 32-32. Lady Badgers trying to take a lead here after a nice fourth quarter start for the Lady Knights.
Big opportunity for Valentine. I like Springer driving it to the basket.
Splits the defense, left-handed layup from Springer. Went right in between the Lady Knights there. 34-32 lead now for the Valentine. Ball poked out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. Bridget Lewis gets that one poked, and who else on contributing with that one than Paige Springer?
Springer with 15 points tonight. She has been electric for the Lady Badgers. Just a freshman, so I'm sure a lot of Valentine fans very excited about the prospect of Paige Springer.
Just 3:08 left to go here in this fourth quarter. 34-32 lead for the visiting Badgers. Foul is going to be called. No, timeout called before the foul. And we will take a short break. 34-32 here on News Channel Nebraska.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. The big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
(34-32) out of that timeout from Valentine. They hold the lead. Paige Springer has had a few big moments in this contest for the Badgers. We'll see if that continues as we head further and further into this fourth quarter. Shot up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Initial call will go with the Badgers, and Coach Bish, seemingly beside himself there, thought that one should go to the Lady Badgers. North Central takes possession.
Katrin Bancroft got a great look, just unable to finish on the shot.
Right wing look now into the corner. That's a three. Long on that one from Lewis, but tipped in. Maya Lewis keeps that one alive, and a blocking foul called on Kimber McGinley as the Lady Badgers now with 14 fouls.
And they'll be in the bonus here from here on out.
34-32 lead for the Lady Badgers. Three, long and no good. And that one tipped out of bounds. Katrin Bancroft tried to keep that one in, but stepped out of bounds right as she touched it. Again, Coach Bish trying to keep this 2-point lead for the Badgers. Just 2:18 left in this second half. It's Lady Badgers again climbing out of the hole. A nice steal. Bancroft up to Springer, the lefty. 36-32. Springer has been one of the main spark plugs for this Lady Badgers offense.
And Springer has made her 4 last shots. She is 4 for 6 here just in this fourth quarter.
Foul called, Olivia Patterson. And we'll see what is the Lady Knights' response. Looks like we're going to call timeout here. 36-32 lead for Valentine over North Central. We'll be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we. Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Coach Bish has had a lot of offensive production from Springer tonight especially, but the Lady Badgers have clawed their way to a 4-point lead. Chance at the line here for Maya Lewis, and she gets that one to go home, cuts it to just a one-possession game now, 36-33 lead still for the Lady Badgers.
Lewis now 3 of 7 from the charity stripe. Another look here.
Long on that one, no good. Defensive board, those are going to be key, especially in this a game that's one possession. Making sure you box out everyone you need to. Springer nearly double teamed there, almost maybe a little bit of a chance at a turnover there for the Lady Knights, which they're going to have to force some with 1:37 left to go. Dumps it down low. Can't find anything. Up top to Springer. No shots.
If you're Valentine, and Coach Bish is just saying that on the sideline, hold on to the basketball, force North Central to start using some of those fouls. You don't have to get in any hurry offensively.
And a turnover there. A chance to tie this thing up. 112. And a miscommunication there. And I want to call that out. A good shield from Bancroft, not allowing anyone to get a chance at that ball, but a miscommunication there between the Lady Knights.
Kit Painter was not ready for that pass as it results in the turnover there.
103. Knights don't have to foul here, but you're starting to get into that territory. Wide open, lefty layup, up and good from Bancroft. Makes it a 5-point game. Tipped out of bounds by Springer, and that will stay. Coach Bish telling his team to get back on defense. As again, a 5-point lead here, just 51 seconds left to go. You don't want to give up any fouls. Honestly, you're at the point where if they're driving inside, do not give them a chance at a 3-point play.
Absolutely, and don't foul at all in this situation right now.
Maya Lewis, 3, no good. Jump ball, looks like we're going to get, and it will go the way of the Lady Badgers. 36 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter, 38-33. Lady Knights are going to need to cause some of that chaos. Again, they've really shaped up on those turnovers, but again, you've got a 5-point deficit to climb out of. You're going to need to start causing some of your own.
North Central, Paige Springer showing that speed.
Nice pass down low, layup, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. She falls on the floor. Took a hard knock there, and a travel is called. And Lewis is down.
And unfortunately,
again, it
Lewis
looked like
just kind of hit in the back of her head.
That's what I was thinking here. As you can see, a nice pass, missed layup opportunity. Lewis thankfully gets up. Yeah, hit her head hard on the court there. Head injuries, especially with concussions being as big as they are, you want to make sure that your player is okay. So Maya Lewis now out of the game. A 3 on the way, short, no good. Long rebound, back up top. A deep 3 now by Lewis. That one up and good from Morgan Lewis, and just like that, a 2-point game. 38-36 within the Badgers' favor. 9 seconds left to go here in this. Look at this 3 here from Morgan Lewis. That's almost NBA range, and it didn't even seem like it phased her at all.
Yeah, 24-footer there for Morgan Lewis, and from the right wing, that's been her spot so far here tonight. She's attempted a lot of threes, gets this one to fall.
38-36 lead for the Lady Badgers, but again, the Lady Knights trying to cause those turnovers. What do you think Coach Freese is telling his team right now? Trying to make sure that you really got to cause some chaos, especially in the backcourt here. You're at the point where you're going to have to foul at some point again. Only 3 fouls, so you do have a foul to give. So you could be ultra aggressive here, just trying to cause a turnover.
And I think that's what Coach Freese wants to do here. Be ultra aggressive, get that press, and force Valentine potentially into a mistake, because they're looking for that turnover right away in the inbound. If they don't get that, then they need to start fouling quickly. With only 3 team fouls right now, they're going to have to commit 2 to get Valentine to the line. And Valentine on the other side, this is a Lady Badgers squad only shooting 48% as a team from the charity stripe. So this game, still plenty of time right now for the Lady Knights.
We got some good basketball here. Inbound, Buchel gets it in, and immediately foul called on the play. 8 seconds now.
And that's exactly
38-36.
what you want to do is if you're not going to get that steal, immediately foul. Only 1.6 seconds go off the clock there.
And again, wasn't danger time yet for the Lady Badgers, but again, had a tough time inbounding it. Don't have a tough time here. And it looks like a foul call, maybe a chance at a jump ball, but nonetheless, 6 seconds left to go, 6.3 to be exact, because every 10th of a second matters in a game that's close like this. But the Lady Badgers will head to the free throw line, and it'll be Bancroft a chance to put this one out of reach. I mean, almost effectively out of reach with just, if you extend it to a 4-point game with 6 seconds left.
We'll have the double bonus, so she does have 2 shots as Katrin Bancroft, the team's leading free throw shooter, as she is a 64% free throw shooter on the season. She gets the first, and with another made free throw, could be a huge opportunity for the Lady Badgers to get another win.
3-point lead for the Badgers, 6 seconds left. We'll be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Circle K Motors. See all they have to offer at CircleKMotors.com. Humdinger Boots. From the backcountry to the backyard, visit HumdingerBoots.com. And by Scott's Place. Full-service fuel and convenience store in Bassett.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
6 seconds left, 39-36 lead. Shot up, no good. And I don't know what happened. The Badgers come up with a rebound. It didn't look like anyone was on the court for the Lady Knights to grab that offensive board off the miss. And just like that, the game is over.
Katrin Bancroft gets her own rebound and an opportunity to win that game for the Lady Badgers.
And 39-36 win for the Lady Badgers. When we come back, we'll have our post-game interviews and our player of the game here on News Channel Nebraska.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Outback Screen Printing and Embroidery, proud supporters of the Valentine Badgers. And by Wrenched Tire and Auto. For all kinds of automotive repairs and exhaust work, stop in at Wrenched Tire and Auto in Valentine.
My name is Jared. I've experienced a great deal of sin in my life. Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, sexual immorality, and much more. I was letting the devil control my life with the fantasy that these things would make me happy. All it did was make me feel empty inside. I was going nowhere and felt deceived. My heart was torn to a million pieces. At that point, I reached out to God. My life was changed. Yours can be too.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
Valentine's Day? That's what's got you all more shook up than James Bond's drink of choice?
Oi! Have you ever tried buying a gift for a woman? Last year, my wife said, "Don't get me anything." You got her nothing? No! Turns out I got a heartbreak.
You are talking to a world-class gift giver right here. Yeah! But whether it's a gift for your girlfriend, fiance, or wife, diamond jewelry does a woman as beautiful as these are. They still don't compare to you.
Visit Sartor Heyman Jewelers, located in Lincoln and Grand Island.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by Tony's Tire and Auto. For 24-hour wrecker service, call Tony's Tire and Auto in Valentine today.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to the long conversations with loved ones and the scare of having to leave the home you've lived in for so many years, to the moment you realized you didn't have to meeting your caregiver for the first time and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time.
Thank you.
We've been here for you, just around the corner. Columbus Community Hospital.
A 39-36 win for the Valentine Lady Badgers over the North Central Lady Knights. And we've got our post-game interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Join Tyler Holcomb down with Coach Ian Bish.
Well, welcome back here, Springview, Nebraska. Here with head coach for the Valentine Lady Badgers, Ian Bish. And coach, you get the win here tonight, your 9th win of the season, 2 in a row now for the Lady Badgers. What worked here for you tonight?
Proud of our girls, just battling through adversity and getting ourselves on the right track here before sub-districts. I think our ball pressure really, gave us opportunities on offense. Yeah, we got to finish some more layups, but, I think that was the difference in the game. We were able to turn them over and get in transition and score.
Yeah, and the turnovers were huge. In the transition, you look to Paige Springer, and she has a big game, 17 points for the freshman. How proud were you of her performance here tonight against North Central?
Yeah, super proud. She's a girl, she just gets after it. She plays super hard all the time, and that's what we love about her. And she's a girl who puts a ton of pressure on the ball, and there's a reason why she's close to setting our steal record in our school history. So, excited about that. And like I said, she just got that on transition because of that ball pressure.
Kenzie Buchel is typically your team's leading scorer. She kind of has a tough night, but it seemed like the rest of the team really rallied around her as you get the win here.
Yeah, they did a good job of taking away inside, but, when we needed it most, we drew up an inbounds play for it. She came through for us and tied the game up. So, she's a competitor. She's never going to back down, and, she's a really special player.
Congratulations here tonight, Coach, and go enjoy the win.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And now we'll be joined with freshman phenom. That's Paige Springer here with us. Paige, you go for 17 points tonight. What was really working for you?
I don't know. I just had help with my girls, and it just really got into me. And I don't know, Coach just thrived for it.
You were able to get a lot of steals tonight, and Coach Bish mentioned that you're looking to get that steal record. What were you seeing here tonight to get those steals?
I was just seeing that when the ball's in the air, I just got to go for it. There's no shot in waiting. Just got to go.
Big game for you tonight, Paige. Congratulations. Go enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Awesome. As Paige Springer, Ian Bish joining us there. Big win for the Lady Badgers. As up next, they have Nyborough Verdigris in the sub-district against C211 sub-district.
And we are back here up in Springview, Nebraska. Let's go ahead and take a look at our top plays brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. And Elkhorn Valley Bank. Visit them for all your banking needs. Springview, Nebraska was the scene tonight. The North Central Knights going up against the Valentine Lady Badgers. In the first quarter, Paige Springer getting off to a great start. She finished with 17 tonight, getting it off early with a three-pointer. On the other side of the court for the Lady Knights, Morgan Lewis, a nice three-pointer. She had 9 points on the evening. But again, 13-10 at the end of the first quarter. Heading now into the second quarter, this is when the Lady Knights were starting to climb back into it. Nice finish there from Bushel. But again, this second quarter, back and forth, very defensive-heavy matchup. Finish down low there by Kepler. Again, she provided a spark for the Lady Knights as she finished with 8 points in the contest. Now as we head into the third quarter, a deep three on the way by Sam Springer. It's not just Paige who can hit those threes. A good three there from Springer. And once again, Morgan Lewis in the corner answering back. And the Lady Knights were able to take a lead into the third and going into the fourth quarter. But then it was just too much in that fourth quarter. Paige Springer, a nice left-handed layup. She had many of those types of layups, the transition layups, which were huge down the stretch for the Lady Badgers. And again, splits the double team there. Nice finish on the left-handed layup. Springer with 17 and Morgan Lewis a deep three, but it was just too late with just 9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Lady Badgers take the victory over the Lady Knights 39-36 in Springview. And don't go anywhere. We have another matchup coming up here shortly between the Badgers of Valentine and the Knights of Central. This time, the boys edition, but that'll be when we come back here on News Channel Nebraska.
The air inside your home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outside air. John Henry's priority is keeping your home safe and healthy for you and your family. Cleaning your home's air duct system is an important part of that goal. Our service professionals will clean your air ducts using top-of-the-line equipment that pulls air in reverse through the duct system, while using compressed air and agitation tools to remove unwanted particles. Once the air is discharged, it runs through 3 stages of filtration, leaving your air duct system restored and functioning cleaner than ever. Contact John Henry's today and schedule your steps to a healthier home.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Your life can change with one heartbeat, and that was mine. Pregnant at 16, scared, and wondering how my mother would react was terrifying. This is Selma. I made the right decision. I can't imagine if I would have ended this beautiful life. Your baby is a person that deserves their life and your love. Adelina has filled my life with tremendous joy. There are difficult times, it's a life changer, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. My faith is my strength. You are not alone. Call your local pastor to talk.
Women have a 1 in 8 chance for developing breast cancer. Early detection makes a difference. Beatrice Community Hospital's Imaging Center can help with the latest technology, from screening with 3D mammography, breast MRI, breast ultrasound, and breast biopsy. All services conveniently located in the BCH's Imaging Center. Schedule your screening today. Incredible care, incredibly close.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us. supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Driving by on the highway, you'd never guess what this store holds. When you walk in, rest assured this small-town vet supply store has big city selection. There's a good chance if what you're looking for isn't in the back, they can order it for you. Luckily, you'll get the small-town friendly service and knowledgeable sales staff every step of the way. From vaccine help to renting a tux for your son's wedding. See the staff at Valley Vet Supply on Highway 36 in Marysville.
Valley Vet Supply.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings and award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.